Let me double check. Does okay, the music stops when I get out of it. How are you? How's your day? How's your day so far? Okay, let's do prologue. This is Wish Tale of 16 Night of Lunar. I got it um on Throne, so I want to check it out. Oh, before I start, let me update something because I want to update these before I start. Because I really need to update these before we start. What do yeah, I just want to update the Discord thing real quick before I forget. Okay. Um, I've been good. Question: if quizzes are quizzical, then what are tests? I don't know. Do you remember that promise we made? Oh, hydrate. Oh, thank you for the hydrate. I'm gonna drink water right now. I do have water and coffee, but I'm gonna drink water first. Nuh-uh. Hmm. Is that the question answer to the question that you answered, or is it not off to the coffee? Because I'm because I don't like tests. I don't like tests. Gwen knows if you don't drink water. Well, I am. He feels it in his bones. I did drink water. I did drink water. I just have cough. I have. I do not remember the promise. I do drink water. Like I have water on the side. I have that's what was drinking. I just have coffee as well, which I haven't drank any of that. It's been just probably sitting there since this morning. So, oh yes, but has chat drink water? Oh, we don't know. Don't believe her. Pyre likes to drink only coffee and energy. Mm, mm, mm. Blah. Saffron. No. Not so high flying. Stop exposing me. But the thing is, I am drinking water today because I have a headache. So that's what I'm drinking right now. But I do. This is the only day I would drink water during my streams. Only days where I have headaches. How are you, Saffron? Good. Of course, you have headaches because you have no electrolytes. Where's my chocolate? You don't need that. Put it down. Put it down. Okay. Sweater off? Okay. It already takes off the sweaters, so It won't show because of the blanket. It's what Virus crave. Yes. Is that gonna show uh, the sweater that much? Like if it's on and off because of the blanket? But I am gonna return that. Okay. Um, Saffron, can you like return points for the sweater off one because it's not gonna show because I'm wearing a blanket and I feel bad if it's not gonna show because of the blanket. So can you like return points for that sweater off? Thank you, if you can, because I'm trying to do it in my end and I can't figure it out. Thank you. No. I already did the hydrate. Don't no. Just the sweater off. That's the only one. Eh? No. The blanket is not the sweater. It's an actual like sweater. I think let me show. It's under the blanket. So it's this sweater. But since it's like I'm covered with like the blanket, it's not gonna show. Continue. A promise. Not to worry. I saved up ungodly amounts of channel points on every stream. I'm in specifically for hydrate redeems. There's other redeems as well. You don't have to use on hydrate. I have others. I also have a couple embarrassing ones. I hope that's the where I dread. Those are the ones I dread. Drop the Eevee. Nobody gets her. No, no. The Eevee's mine. All I see are hydrate redeems. Uh, okay, let's a promise. Sure, I remember. Posture check? Oh, I like the posture I'm in. Okay. I have to change my posture. You should aim for the cat redeem. She drops her tough girl act in a second. No, not that one. And for that one, it's like my other model. And that's the only one have I want to get cat ears for this model so I don't have to switch. But I can't find any um at the moment. Well, I do have some, but I just don't want to put it on this model. Uh, just use the not non embarrassing ones. Just do the sound redeems and like the others. Don't do the embarrassing ones. No, no. Okay, I grant any wish you had, right? Okay. I was desperate. If she had a wish, then I want to make it come true, no matter what it is. Yes, no matter what it is. I like the music, it's so pretty. Tsundere mode finds a new No! That redeemed it yesterday. And then for there's a other one. There's the yandere mode. Oh no. There's a yandere mode. Do not redeem that until I get something. I have something for it. Do not redeem it until I get something for it. Just ignore that one until I get something for it. Plot twist, she just wishes for paninis, and that's Saya turned back to me with a smile on her face and told me, her all too cruel wish. What's her cruel wish? What is her wish? Will we ever know? This is my only wish. Same, I love visual novels. Take that sword and... Speaking of, I had my first Monte Cristo panini today. 10 out of 10 would recommend. Oh, that sounds good. Wish, Tale of the 16th Night of Lunar Month. This is... I think this one came out in 2014. Mitsuki, would you hurry up? Yeah, one more minute. The house has been abuzz with the hustle and bustle of pattering feet since first thing in the morning. It seems like she's going to take a while to get ready for school. Eat. Ow. Ow. Jeez. Man, what the heck is she doing? She's probably going to take a bit longer at this rate. I, on the other hand, finished getting myself ready with time to spare. Now I'm stuck waiting for her like this. I check my wristwatch and see that I've already been waiting for 15 minutes. Today's date is July 1st. The wristwatch is finally made, and it even cleanly displays last two digits of the year on its face. Kenka! We still have time, right? Yeah, but not much. If you don't get out here, I'm leaving you behind. Don't do that. Just one more minute. No, 30 seconds. Where did I put my bag? Sheesh. She's been going back and forth before my eyes for a while now. It seems like she only cares about silly stuff when we're pressed for time. In the end, once we can only just barely make it on time, my sister finally comes to the entrance. You're supposed to get everything ready for the night before, you know. Sorry. It's just been so long since I went to school that it took a while to get my uniform and bag and stuff. She puts on her shoes in a rush and passes by my side embarrassed. All right, off to school. Come on, hurry. Hey, you're the one making me wait. She bursts out of the entrance like an overeager kid about to go on a field trip. I lock the door and follow after her one-sided excitement. We pass through the shrine grounds and descend the stairs. There, as usual, I see a man perched atop the red arch at the entrance, gazing out at the town. Oh. Okay. I only know one guy who climbed up there without a sweat. It's Anaya. When he's not ices us, he floats down to the ground from the arch. Well, how unusual. I haven't seen you two siblings going to school together in a long time. I'll be going to school all this week, as you can see. Gotta show my face there sometimes, right? I'll leave the shrine to you, not like anything will happen, though. Aya seems skeptical. We have a whole pile of requests. What will you do with them? Refuse them all? I'm on vacation until next week. I want to prioritize schoolwork. I'll make sure Rina knows. Stretch, okay. Okay. Understood. Well, well, it's good for you to spread your wings every now and then, Tenka. Serve Mizuki well. Yeah, I plan to. Our conversation finished. Anaya vanishes like he always does. We resume our trek towards school. Our father, well, he's not my real father. But anyway, our father entrusted the shrine to my sister, Mizuki Kurono. How long has he been away for already? Going to take care of a bit of a big job. Be back soon. That was written on the single scrap of paper he left with his sudden disappearance. Thanks to him, my sister keeps getting more and more work. Lately, she's been so busy that she hasn't even had time for school. The Korono family has been managing the Kuromaya shrine for generations. The shrine isn't very big, but it has a colorful history. My older sister Mizuki and my upper men Rina have been taking care of it ever since our father vanished. And the Korono family took me in, Tenka Korono, and as a foster child. With the way things turned out, I'm a member of the Korono family right now. Though people say shrines are busy places, the only times of year when there's really a lot of to do are exam season, when students come to pray for good grades and New Year's. People will ask for anything here, from academic achievement and family matters to good childbirth and traffic safety. So this shrine is both amazing and rather random. However, my older sister's job is special. Our shrine gets requests that aren't really what you'd call normal. Why? My sister is a rune master. In addition to performing the normal duties required of a shrine, her occupation is apparently to exterminate monsters or something. I've never actually seen one. Supposedly, our reality is brimming with all sorts of monsters and things. Occasionally, the shrine will get a direct request to exorcise them, but there are real cases of weird stuff sometimes too. My older sister takes on these requests as a rune master, and Rena provides backup. Rena, my upper classman, is an active rune master just like my sister. Sometimes my sister talks about how much easier Rena's help make things. That's why the concept of rune masters is so familiar to me. But no one would believe it if I told them my sister, an upperclassman, did that sort of job. So I don't really want to broach the subject myself. Um, I mean, if someone told me that their big sister does stuff like exterminating monsters, I'd call their sanity into question. Everyone would pass them off as a heavy manga reader or a video game addict, wouldn't they? I've always used to observe her learning the basics from our father. That's another reason the rune craft that they use seems like such an everyday thing to me. But that was when I was a kid. As I grew up, I came to understand things better. For one thing, the Kurano family I'd been adopted into was far from what they call normal. For another thing, the concept of runecraft is not something you see in everyday life. The practice has existed for centuries. It has defended the land of mortals from all matter of evil spirits ever since ancient times. Rune Master is the word used to refer to those who wield runecraft and prana to accomplish that defense. Prana, the rune. Is it just explaining every every detail? I'm I think they're explaining like every detail of what they do in that. Oh my god. Prana and the runecraft go hand in hand. A practitioner uses prana to perform runecraft. A rune master triggers various phenomena by filling runes or writing with prana. Some close up wounds and others can burn an object to encrisp with hellfire. In the past, they apparently used amulets with the runes written on them, but in modern times, no one does that anymore. Runecraft changed along with the ages, or something along those lines. As as time went on, rune masters faded from the forefront of history, but now their existence is unknown. This prana isn't one of those special traits presented only in the certain individuals. Prana is a power everything possesses, animals, plants, and even the rocks lying over there. They all contain prana. However, it takes more than plain prana to be used to use runecraft. Prana is essentially life force. Runecraft draws on a large amount of the user's life force, so if the user doesn't have much of it, it's potentially fatal. In addition, that amount of a person has is predetermined, and no amount of effort will change that fact. On top of that, utilizing prana requires exceptional talent and initiate disposition to become a rune master. You must first learn to freely control the prana in your body and gain a proper understanding of the art of runecraft. Unfortunately, even if a person does possess the talents and the prana, he or she isn't likely to even get a chance to experience runecraft without being born into a lineage of rune masters. Runecraft is shrouded with secrecy, and that's one of the reasons it doesn't spread throughout the world. Those secrets have been passed down through the Coronel family for generations. Reportedly, Mitsuki is an extremely talented rune master, even within the Coronel family. The fact that she can use the techniques that she can at her age is virtually unprecedented. And then there's me, who has nothing to do with anything special like runecraft and initiative position. I mentioned that the amount of prana one has depended on the person, but according to Mizuki, I have less prana than a mosquito. It's a more fundamental problem than initiate runecraft talent and all that. Though I would think that since you could replace the word prana with life force, I'd have at least a little. Anyway, it means that to a rune master, I'm nothing more than the rocks over there. There was one time I asked her to teach me runecraft, but there'd be no point. After quickly putting an end to the idea, she sent me away. I tried pilfering some documents with runecraft written on them from her room and studying it on my own, but it did not go well at all. The only thing I learned from it was everything I just explained from about runecraft and prana. Maybe I should have expected that outcome. I have a distinct lack of prana, the power source of runecraft. Same as a car without a fuel, it won't run. Despite runecraft being so familiar to me, it's still so far away. But that's not to say I've given up completely. I'm still struggling to find a way to spread of it that. My efforts thus far haven't been awarded though. Just like I am now, I go to school every day, take classes, do reviews, and homework upon returning home, and sometimes I have to study for tests. I'm a normal student watching these rune masters out of the corner of my eye. I've never seen a ghost or a monster or anything that out of the ordinary before. But the closest thing to anything like that might be that guy. The tall, perched on the red arc at the entrance of the shrine and staring at the town is named Anaya. Oh my god. The way this is described.